Now it is time to introduce the different load cases. To do this, we go to the Loads tab and delete all the load cases that we had from the previous example. In this case, we only have this load case, so we will just remove this one. And now we have no load cases. We will begin by inserting the self-weight. To do this, we generate a new load case. We say that the description is PP and name self-weight. Now we are going to be careful to enter the category of the action correctly. In this case, it is self-weight. If we deploy the list of actions, we will see different ones depending on the type of structure we had defined in our project. We remind you that it is here in Options, General Options. In this case, we have a building structure. That is the reason why the actions and the categories that we have are for building structures. If we had a bridge, we would have different ones. Both for the self-weight and for more complex tasks, such as for the definition of the mass distributions needed to solve a dynamic analysis, Static proposes the introduction of an acceleration, which we access through this button here. In this way, as the mass per unit length is known for each section, even if we are using a composite section that has different materials, then that bar with its mass per unit length subjected to the gravity acceleration will give us a force per unit length, which is exactly what we want to introduce. So it will not be necessary in this case to enter the weight of all the bars one by one. This will be enough to define the self-weight in most cases. The thing becomes more complicated if we have construction stages in which we are activating parts of the section. So we will not be able to use gravity more than once, or we will be duplicating the loads. But well, we will get to that later on this course. As for the classic question of why we use an acceleration of 10 meters per second squared and not the real value of 9.81, well, feel free to be very accurate and put 9.81 here. What's more, I'm going to give you a trick. With this dialog box open, we can go to Options, Dialog Settings, and save this as default, so you will always see 9.81, so you can be as accurate as you wish. I'm more comfortable putting 10 meters per second squared, so I'm overestimating a little bit my self-weight, but well, that gives me peace of mind in case anything goes wrong in the project. Then we would press Create, and we would have already included the self-weight in all the bars. I am going to create it, and then I would have my first load case, which is the self-weight of all the bar members entered.